actually have a tornado warning that we have to get to that Steve Sosna is staying on top of right now. Steve, where are you seeing this in New Jersey?
Yeah, Lucy, we had mentioned that Cape May County and those thunderstorms down across South Jersey. So a live look at the radar picture shows you that tornado warning in effect here for areas of Cape May County until lunchtime today. It's a storm system right here that's moving off Delaware Bay, and there's some spin with it. So what we're going to do is turn this over to what we call the velocity mode. This basically shows you the wind with this storm system and the turning of winds that are happening here. So as we move over into our velocity mode, you'll be able to see that we do have a lot of wind shear with this storm system that is moving through the area. So we are seeing this this wind shear that is happening right now. And so obviously we are watching this storm that's moving off to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour. So we're going to put a track on this storm system and show you where it's heading. We want to warn all those towns that are upstream from this thunderstorm that the possibility is certainly there for the potential of a spin up or an isolated tornado here as this storm system comes in our way. So we are looking at that storm system. Here is the velocity mode right now, and we will show that to you. And this storm is moving off to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. So let's put that track on for you and show you where this storm is headed. Again, if you are in parts of Cape May County here, this tornado warning in effect till lunchtime. There's no thunder, no lightning with this storm system, but it is moving off to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour. So some towns, some points of interest that are in the possible path of this storm. As you can see, here are the towns. So look at your screen. If not, I'll read them off for you. 1154 Claremont, 1157 the Bishop McHugh Regional Catholic School there, 1157 South Seaville, 1202 Ocean View. So what you want to do in this kind of situation, you just want to be on the lowest floor of your home, away from windows here. This is a relatively slow-moving storm system, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get this out over to the ocean. But any of these locations here, Sea Isle City 1209, 1211 in Seaville, and 1218 White Beach, or Whale Beach, you can see here, 1218, could see this brief isolated tornado. So it's 11:38 in the morning. The heaviest rain over for Philadelphia, but we do have some severe weather happening now down at the shore. This is Cape May County. What I'm going to do is kind of pull this out for you and show you where in perspective this severe weather is and who is under the threat of severe weather. So we're going to zoom this out. As you can see, it's a relatively small pocket here, but it is in this area of green that you see, the brighter greens that are the problem here. That's where you can get some brief wind gusts, 60, 70, potentially 80 miles per hour. And this would be a rain-wrapped tornado. You potentially couldn't see it coming at you. So we want to make sure that you're in the lowest floor away from windows. Some more areas that are under this warning: Reed's Beach, Goshen, Claremont, South Seville, South Dennis Township, Sea Isle City. You are in this warning here, and the storm is moving off to the east at 15 miles per hour. This is what we're going to do in terms of the cameras. I'm going to show you a live look down at the shore to show you what's happening there. So this is Cape May. So the storm is north of you in Cape May. The storm moving to the east-northeast at about 15 miles per hour. And again, this storm system does have the potential of producing a tornado. So we want to make sure that you are prepared for this storm system as it moves off to the east and to the northeast. Again, 15 miles per hour. So as we can take a look at the radar picture one more time, there's that warning. It's north of you in Cape May. So Wildwood, this does not include you. We're seeing this tornado warning here pretty much from Delaware Bay over to the Sea Isle City side. And again, the potential here is for a brief rain-wrapped tornado. This is until lunchtime. This is the curl of this storm system right here. You can see near Dennis Township. As we zoom in a little bit more, you can be able to see that we are looking at the storm system moving off to the east at 15 miles per hour. We are seeing potentially a rain-wrapped tornado with this storm system as it moves off to the east and northeast. So I'm going to look at the National Weather Service chat room, see if we have any updates going on here. And the tornado warning shows that we are seeing that storm system to the 14 miles north of Cape May, moving to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. Places potentially impacted by this what looks to be a rain-wrapped potential tornado here: Woodbine, Sea City, Dennisville, Goshen, and Seville. Again, this is between mile markers 14 and 20 on the Garden State Parkway. So a lot of you know those exits very well down at the shore. Luckily, a lot of people probably gone from this area, but I do have to say, looking at the velocity picture here on our radar picture, this does show the potential of some rotation, and it's moving across areas of Cape May County. So right in here where we're seeing this couplet near Ocean View, this is potentially a rain-wrapped tornado. What we look for, meteorologists, is the red right next to the green. And when you see these two pixels pretty close to each other, you definitely have some sort of circulation going on here. So near Ocean View, this is the potential tornado right here, where you see this red and green pixel on our radar picture moving off to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour. So let's track this storm system for you and put some more towns on here. Ocean View at 1142. So obviously that's right on top of you right now. If we zoom out a little bit farther, we can put some more towns on there for you. As we erase this here, northeast at 15 miles per hour. Again, we're seeing some kind of circulation right near Ocean View, moving off to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. Let's try that one more time. Northeast at 15 miles per hour. And there you go. You can see Whale Beach 1150, 1151 in Strathmere. So we're on with you, 1142. Usually we're about to get ready here for Philly Live, but we do have this tornado warning through lunchtime here today through noon for the Sea City for areas in this tornado warning. Right along US 9, this is a very busy stretch here, probably toward the lunch hour. You want to make sure that you call, text your friends, family. They don't want to be driving in this kind of situation here with this tornado warned storm system moving off to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. So a very slow moving storm. And we'll zoom you out on the radar picture here just to show you what's going on here. It's this storm system right here. You can kind of see the circulation going on here, a potentially rain-wrapped tornado moving toward the northeast. So, Lucy, we're going to turn it over to you real quickly here as we gather more updates on this storm system.
It sounds good, Steve. I know that you're trying to get a better eye on exactly where the storm is going, so let me give you a break so you can do this. Let's check out our NBC10 news headlines. A brand new start for students in Uvalde, Texas. We're going to move on to that in a second. But first, we got to tell you about the tornado warning, what to do. Go to central room or a basement, a high-rise building. If you live in a high-rise, go into the bathroom or a closet. You want to be in a room that has absolutely no windows and as far away as possible from a window. Stay away from the windows. Cover your head if you are in a situation where you can hear the sounds outside of your structure. Cover your head, lay low until you are outside of this tornado warning. So a year to the date where we were dealing with all of these things with the remnants of Hurricane Ida. Steve Sosna was with you then. He's with you now. And obviously this is a slow moving storm that is going through this section of New Jersey. And he has recentered a little bit here to kind of figure out where the storm is headed. A slow mover, Steve. What do you think?
Yeah, so these are not the real destructive type of tornadoes that you would see during Hurricane Ida, but they still can cause damage and obviously cause us to be on air with you. Right now, it's this storm circulation right here that we've been watching. It's a very tiny circulation, so that's the good piece of news. A lot of you will miss out on this, but there is a circulation that is worthy of noting here. So let's go back to the velocity mode and we'll show you, and it's this changes minute by minute. So let's get another look at this and show you what's going on here. As we move in closer, you'll be able to see that we are looking at the circulation that is going on right now across parts of Cape May County. This storm system has been moving to the northeast at about 15 miles per hour. There's a circulation right here that I'm watching for you, moving off to the east and northeast at 15 miles per hour. We'll flip that back over to the velocity mode and show you it's right in here. So at the very least, probably some damaging winds happening here. This is coming from the Mount Holly radar. We're watching this area here. There is some circulation with it as the storm system moves to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. So the good news is it's going to be at the coast. The bad news is it's moving a little bit slowly. So it's going to take probably about another 15 minutes or so. But putting it on the most dangerous part of the storm system here, we are looking at this potentially moving off here to the northeast at 15 miles per hour. So 15 miles per hour.